Okay. Good morning, one and all. Myself, Dr. Balaji Maram, Professor, School of CS and AI, SR University, Warangal, Telangana. Today, we will discuss about introduction to cloud computing. Actually, computing it is not a new concept. It is a old concept only, but uh, we could not find such services in the olden days. Means usually we are focusing on the direct services, but internally, what what things are happening, we can't observe. Means who will provide that service and how it comes the service to our laptop or desktop. These things are hidden. So the best example is email. Email also is one of the best example for cloud computing. Okay, just later we will discuss about all those things. Here, what is a cloud computing? Cloud computing is a service which offers customers to work over the internet. Yeah. Here, we can work from anywhere in the world. Means maybe data is available somewhere and means the front end, back end, everything. Those are like distributed in the world. Means server is available in one country, and we are living in another country. Even though we can access those services through internet, he simply states that cloud computing means storing and accessing the data and the programs over the internet rather than the computer's hard disk. So that is very important point. When you want to access something or when you want to process something, when you want to compute something, definitely uh, those things are not available in our own hard disk. In under cloud computing, those things are available in a remote area. Okay, so from our own desktop or laptop, we can access that particular data which is available remotely, and we can compute and we can update the data. Everything we can do through internet. Okay, the data can be anything such as music, files, images, documents, and any other thing. The overall picture is related to a cloud and cloud computing. This is the exact picture. Cloud means service provider, and you can find some cloud in between, and some desktops are there or laptops are there. Then the end user is there. Okay, so end user, when they want to get some service from the service provider, they need to use laptop or desktop, and service should be passing through the cloud, and it reaches the destination system, and finally it reaches the exact service provider, whatever it may be. So this is the overall picture. Here, the cloud takes care about receives the request and gives reply to those requests. Okay, so everything is hidden. Everything will be handled by the cloud only. Okay. Here, what are operations that we are doing using cloud computing? Means what type of operation we are expecting from computing? Developing new applications and services, storage, backup, and recovery of data, hosting blogs and websites, delivery of software on demand, analysis of data, streaming videos and audios. The first one, developing new applications and services. So here we need to understand one important point. When there is a software miss office, in the software office you can different types of teams, and different types of teams, different teams, they are working on different applications, but one team should work on one application only. So in such scenario, the same application is divided into different parts, and the different parts will be handled by different developers. But here, the platform, everything is same, but some modules are different. So in such scenario, there is a need of a single place where they need to store the coding part or data part, whatever it may be. So in such scenario, cloud is the best platform. Means different modules are there, and the different modules are under the control of different persons, but all are working with same data only. So here the data is available in the cloud. Okay. So that is very important for software development. Second one, storage. Suppose uh, we are roaming here and there, one country to another country. Always means taking our laptop may be difficult task. Just a minute. ఒక్క నిమిషం. Second one, storage, backup, and recovery. We can store our data in cloud. We can access the same data from anywhere in the world. Similarly, backup, we can store our data in cloud, and when our data which is in the laptop or desktop is corrupted, then we can back up the same data from the cloud, and recovery of data. Everything is possible in cloud computing only. Next one, hosting blogs and websites. Nowadays, internet and it plays a vital role, websites, blogs, everything. So in this scenario, uh, means hosting our blogs and websites in server is means a little bit costly. So that is the reason we are taking the help from cloud only, and we can host our blogs and we can host our websites in cloud only. So that is the reason it saves a lot of time and it saves a lot of money. Next one, delivery of software on demand. Suppose you want to access the MS Office application. Definitely, purchasing MS Office application and install in our means laptop, it is a little bit costly. So, in such scenario, when you want to access that MS Office application, uh, definitely, means many websites are there. They are providing Office applications based on demand. Means whenever you want to use that application, you can use that application. Means no need to purchase, no need to install such applications. Analysis of data. Here it is very important point. When the data is a very huge amount of data, huge volume of data. So in such scenario, means analyzing or data analytics is not possible in our small desktop or laptop, because its storage capacity, its computing capacity is very limited. So in such scenario, definitely there is a need to take help from the cloud only. We can store huge volume of data in cloud, and you can compute huge amount of data, and you can analyze, you can apply analytics and you can create different types of graphs. Everything is possible in cloud computing only. Next one, streaming videos and audios. Nowadays, the miss volume of data is very high. The the computing power is a little bit low. In such scenario, definitely we need to take help from miss the cloud only. Miss streaming videos and audios we can do through cloud only. Why cloud computing? Just before you can find the picture, when we want to use different types of services, all those services should be available in our campus only. It could be like room in our room means our room may contain different types of servers, different types of means clients, means nodes, different types of networking components, different types of means networking interfaces, means LAN cables, everything. You can find the picture in left side. Means different types of hubs, racks, switches, routers, everything is should be available in a single room. But nowadays, you can check the picture after cloud computing. So all these components are categorized. Categorized means all storage devices are in one space, and all different types of servers are in another space or another location, and different types of networking is available, and different types of services application, these things are available in another location. So whenever you want to use the service, you can use the service. Whenever you want to use any specific server, you can use that server. Whenever you want to create some networking lab, you can use. And whenever you want to use different types of services, services means that is like when you want to use some operating system, or when you want to use some application, everything is available. Everything is possible under cloud computing on rent basis, and instantly the cloud computing provides such services to the end user. That is the main advantage. So whenever you want to use, you can use it. Whenever you want to stop, you can stop. So these are the main advantages from the cloud computing. Is it okay? What are the characteristics of cloud computing? So here, first one, agility. The cloud works in a distributed computing environment. It shares resources among users and works very fast. So already you have observed in previous figure, the cloud environment contains different types of components, and it is like a collection of large number of networks, and every network contains a large number of devices, components, everything. So this is like it is like a distributed computing environment, and it shares the resources among users. Suppose I have one device, another person has another device, and a third person has some other device. So when we combine all these three devices, and all three persons can use all three devices, which automatically resource utilization will be increasing, and it saves our valuable money. Means no need to purchase all three components, and just we combine all those components what we have, and we can work with all those three components in a distributed environment. Okay, that is agility. Second one, high availability and reliability. So here already I told, cloud computing is a large volume of components. So whenever any component is failed, automatically another component will come into picture. Suppose there is a virtual network. That network may contain some 10 nodes. Suppose, fortunately or unfortunately, when one node or two nodes are failed, automatically the cloud takes the responsibility and it replaces the failed nodes with working nodes, and automatically the reliability will be like 100% and availability is also like 100%. So in such scenario, there is no means concept of failure. Okay, means there is no concept because failure is zero and availability is 100% and reliability is also a 100%. And third one, high scalability. So here, suppose you have started a small business. For that business, you want to work with 10 systems only initially, but after 6 months, you want to increase to 50 systems. So automatically, you can get 40 more systems in your virtual network. So now you can work with 50 nodes. But after 2 months, again, because of business, less business, you want to reduce your number of nodes to 30. So automatically you can remove those 20 systems from your network. So now your network may contain 30 systems only. You can work with 30 systems. So whenever you want to increase the number of nodes, or whenever you want to decrease the number of nodes, everything is available in your hand only. So that is nothing but high scalability. Means you want to work with 1 lakh systems. Possibility is there in cloud computing because already I told it is large collection of commodity hardware components. Commodity hardware components means those components are belongs to the ordinary users, means ordinary small organizations. So in such scenario, we can give our laptop or desktop on rent basis to others. So that is nothing but commodity hardware. Next, multi-sharing. With the help of cloud computing, multiple users and applications can work more efficiently with cost reduction by sharing common infrastructure. Suppose just assume there are three small software companies. So they have some 50 systems. So individually they can work with 50 systems only. But when they want to increase the capacity, definitely they need to purchase more number of systems. But it is like again cost effective, costly process. So that is the reason when they connect all 150 systems in a virtual network, and they can use all 150 systems based on their need. It okay? So easily they can share the data, or they can compute something, and they can process something. Everything is possible with 150 systems. Instead of 50, they can use 150 systems. So that is multi, means multiple users, multiple applications. Uh, they can work with single network only. Next one, device and location independence. Cloud computing enables the user to access systems using a web browser regardless of their location and what device they use. Okay? So here, means wherever you want to connect, or through which component you can connect, that is not a matter in cloud computing. Means today you are in India, tomorrow maybe you are in some UK or Australia. You can go, you can visit that country, and you can access your data from your mobile or from your desktop or tab, whatever it may be. So anywhere, any system you can access through cloud. Means here device and location independence means location is not a matter and device is not a matter, because you can access from any location and you can access through any device. Okay, that is about device and location independence and can be accessed via the internet. Users can connect from anywhere in the world. Next, maintenance. Maintenance of cloud computing applications is easier since they do not need to be installed on each user's computer and can be accessed from different places. So it reduces the cost also. So already I told, whenever you want to start a business, initially can take 10 systems. Suppose you have taken 10 systems and you can use those systems, 10 systems continuously. But after 1 month, there is a need of some software updation. So you cannot check such updations because you are not responsible for getting such updations. Means the cloud provider are responsible to update such updations. Okay, they need to take care and they need to update such softwares. Okay, so in this scenario, maintenance is like zero. Means you should not maintain anything because the cloud provider will maintain each and every thing and low cost. So here already I told, whenever you want to start a business, means no need to purchase any component, any device, anything, because everything is possible through internet. Means whenever you want to use some 50 systems, you can take those 50 systems through internet only. You can use, you can do your work, and you need to pay rent for those 50 systems only. Okay, means here paying the rent, purchasing the systems, both are entirely different. Means paying the rent, it is very easy, but purchasing those 50 systems, it is like very costly process. Okay, so that is the reason low cost. Low cost, when you are using the cloud, definitely it is strongly binds with low cost. Next one, services in a pay-per-use mode. Which already I told, whatever you want to take, you can take from the cloud, but you need to pay rent based on usage only. Suppose you are using some application for 10 hours, so you need to pay rent for 10 hours only. Okay, suppose you are using some device for 1 week, so you need to pay rent for the device for 1 week only. No need to pay any extra charges. It okay? So, what are the advantages from cloud? Backup and restore data. Already we have discussed. Second one, improved collaboration. So already I told, when there is a software company, the software company have different teams, and easily they can collaborate each other through cloud only. Okay, because from one country one team, another country another team, like that, and they can do one very large project, and they can combine those modules through cloud only. Yes, excellent accessibility. Already, I told everything is possible through cloud and internet only. For accessing any cloud device, there is a need of internet. So when internet is perfect, automatically accessibility will be perfect. When internet is zero, you can't access any device in cloud. Is that is nothing but excellent accessibility. Next, low maintenance cost means here cloud computing means offers different types of devices on rent basis. So you need not maintain anything. The cloud provider will take care about such maintenance. Okay. Next one, mobility. So here you means today you have created one application through your laptop or desktop, but after that you have means changed the location. You went to some other country. So from that country also you can access the same data via cloud. So that is nothing but mobility. Next, pay per use model. So here, whatever you want to use any cloud service, you can use such services, but you need to pay rent only. Okay, means you should not take care about the remaining things. You need to pay rent. That's it. Next one, unlimited storage capacity. Means here, already I told, nowadays we are accessing, we are storing large volume of data. Means means storing large volume of data in our means own laptop or desktop, it is very very difficult task. So that is the reason, we are taking the help from cloud, means in cloud and cloud computing, we can take unlimited storage area based on rent basis. Okay. Next, data security. So here, data security means we can take care about data security, but the cloud provider also taking care about the data security. Means they are using different types of tools, algorithms internally, but we should not take care about the data security. Next, what are the disadvantages of cloud computing? Means we can't say these are the disadvantages. We can say these are the limitations. Means internet connectivity. Means we know very well, in cloud computing, every data is stored on the cloud, and we can access the data through the cloud by using internet connection only. Suppose our internet connection is not good, not up to mark, but and yeah, our internet connection is little bit slow. So in such scenario, you cannot access your own data because of internet connectivity problem. So when it is very urgent, even though you can't access your own data when it is in cloud. So that is the main limitation in cloud computing. Second one, vendor lock-in. Means already I told, uh, here, the cloud means it is under the control of some third party only. Means maybe we can find some enterprises like Amazon, uh, what that, Google. Uh, we can find such enterprises, and whenever you are storing your data in cloud, automatically it is under the control of some third party only. Means here the question is, how can we trust that third party? How can we trust our data is in safe mode? How can we trust means confidentiality is there for our means data? So these are the different types of questions related to a vendor. That is the reason it is vendor lock-in. Means it is under the control of third party. Next, limited control means, suppose when you store your data in cloud, whenever you want to access the data, you can access the data. But when there is no internet, you cannot access the data. But when there is a problem in service provider, even miss in such scenario also, you cannot access the data. So these are the main limitations in cloud. Fourth one, security. Security means we can't discuss about security many times, because till today we cannot provide 100% security to anything, because when there is a virus, we can find antivirus. When there is antivirus, we can find the virus. It is like endless process. Means that is the reason we should not expect 100% security when to our data when we are using cloud, because it is under the control third party. And when data is under communication also, we can find so many hackers, always they are trying to hack the data. So in such scenario, we cannot find 100% security to our data. Next, what is SOA? So here, service-oriented architecture. Here, short form is SOA. It is a new architecture for the development of loosely coupled distributed applications. Means it is like one type of architecture for development of loosely coupled distributed applications. In fact, SOA is a collection of many services in the network. It is like almost like a cloud only. It is a collection of many services. These services communicate with each other, and communications involve data exchange and even service coordination. Earlier, SOA was based on DCOM or ORPs, but nowadays SOA is based on the web services. Broadly, SOA can be classified into two types. First one is services, second one is connections. This is the picture of SOA. It is like a collection of different types of services which is being offered through network only. Is it okay? But here, two types are there: services and connections. Here, what is a service? Service. A service is a function or some processing logic or business processing that is well defined, self contained, and does not depend on the context or state of other services. Okay, it is like business processing or some processing or some independent, independent like service whatever it may, everything is offered through service. Okay, for example, loan processing service. What's the meaning of loan processing service? Suppose there is application, banking application. In banking application, loan processing is one of the service. So here, what the meaning of loan processing? So whenever a customer comes for taking the loan or repayment of loan or closing the loan, whatever it may be, this particular service is responsible. Okay, this service is responsible to handle such loan related things. So that is like independent. Okay, independent from other services. Means like deposit is one service, withdraw is one service. Like that, loan processing is one service in banking application. And one more example, weather service. Means suppose uh, we want to get some data about the live weather. So definitely it is one type of like module. That module is responsible to provide that service. Okay. So that is nothing but SOA, service oriented architecture and a service. Now, what about connection? The second component is connection. Connection means the link connecting these self-contained distributed services with each other. Okay, it enables client to services communications. Means here like that is like the communication between uh, the service request and service provider. Okay, okay, service provider and service consumer. Okay, so here the service consumer sends service request, and the service provider is in a position to give that service. Definitely, it gives some response. That is nothing but service response. Okay. So here, the service provider is the maintainer of the service and the organization that makes available one or more services for others to use. Okay. To advertise services, the provider can publish them in a registry together with a service contract that specifies the nature of the service, how to use it, requirements of the service, and fee charge, everything. Suppose in our daily life, when there is a suppose courier service is there, definitely when we visit that courier, automatically they will ask where to send that particular parcel, and what are the charges and what are the rules and regulations, what is the functionality. These things they will explain. So here also same, when you want to get any service, definitely the service provider maintain all these things, and they need to tell in what way the service will work, and how it works, and what is the functionality, and what are the requirements, and what is the fees for getting such service. Okay. The second one, service consumer. The service consumer can locate the service metadata in the registry and develop the required components to bind and use the service. Okay. This is SOA blueprint. Means component services, business services, data services, synchronous and asynchronous services, workflow services, exception handling services, service security, interference and extendability. Okay, these are different types of services under SOA. What are the main comparison between the cloud computing and SOA? Here, cloud computing is information on demand. Means information. Suppose when you want to get some data, or when you want to get some computing, some process, everything is available on demand. But here SOA is service on demand. Means I don't know about who are asking, but it is like it provides different types of services. When any service request is there, automatically it gives those services. But whereas cloud computing is different, a cloud computing it provides the information on demand only, and it charges also. Second one, internet-based computing. Means cloud computing is 100% depends on internet. So here cloud computing purely depends on internet only. Whereas SOA, it is technology-based computing. Means the core technology is existing in SOA only. Means this is the reality. This is the reality. Means when there is a service, and the service means the reality means the tangible components, everything is available under SOA. Means that is the reason it is called as like technology based computing. Next, service is delivered over the internet. Already we have discussed many times. Every service is provided through internet only under cloud computing, whereas SOA service is delivered by interacting with various other services or softwares. Okay, service is delivered by the by means with other services or other softwares. And last point here, the client inheriting this application needs a system and internet service to implement cloud computing. Whereas in SOA, the client needs a technology provider along with various services. The service oriented terminologies, you can find the picture. In the picture you can find services in right side and left side, applications or services, and in you can find service locator, service broker, service provider. So here we will check what is a service. These services are the logical entities defined by one or more published interfaces. Okay, it means different types of services. Services means already you have observed. Loan is one service, deposit is one service, withdraw is one service. Means in the case of courier, means deliver the means a parcel, and taking the parcel, the different types of services. Okay. Second one, service provider. It is a software entity that implements a service specification. Okay. Provider means here you can find two terms: service provider and service means requester or service consumer. Service consumer asking for service, but service provider which provides the which offers the service. Okay. Means it is a software entity that implements a service specification. A service consumer means where the service is necessary, that is called service consumer. A service locator. It is a service provider that acts as a registry service provider that acts as a registry. It is responsible for examining service provider interfaces and service locations. Means that is like locator means that registry may contain different types of services and and different types of interfaces. Automatically, it checks whether the service is available or not. If it is available, it provides that service through the specific interface only. Next one, service broker. It is a service provider that pass service request to one or more additional service providers, like brokers, that is like mediators. What are the components of service-oriented architecture? This is the clear picture. This service registry. The service registry contains the entire information about different types of services. But what are those? First one is business process. Second one, service. Third one, service description. Next one, service communication protocol. Next one, transport. These are the elements which are being part of service registry. Next one, another component is quality of service. It plays a vital role. Here you can find first one is policy, second one is security, third one is transaction, next one is management. These are the main components of service-oriented architecture. First one is service registry. It contains different types of services and the details of each and every service survey like survey description and what is the cost to get that service like that. Second one is purely related to quality of the service. But what is the policy? What is the policy related to that particular service or company? Second one, security is how it provides security to that service. Next one, transaction. Next one, management. Here, the functional aspects. First one is transport. It transports the service request from service consumer to service provider. Okay, that is like a transport, and the service responses from service provider to service consumer. It is like the communication between the service consumer and the service provider. Okay. Second one, service communication protocol. It allows the service provider and the service consumer to communicate with each other. Means for every communication, definitely one communication protocol is necessary. Through the protocol, they can communicate each other. Means what type of things they are expecting from the service provider. Similarly, the service provider provides the necessary elements to the service consumer. For doing all these things, one protocol, once one standard is required. Uh, that is nothing but service communication protocol. Next, service description means it describes the service and data required to invoke it. Means description means details about that service. Next one, service means that is actual thing. Next one, business process. It represents the group of services called in a particular sequence associated with the particular roles to meet the business requirements. Means business process. It requires the group of services called in a particular sequence. Means sequence. Next, service repository. Means registry already I told. It is like one book. In that book, they need to write all the services and interfaces and all the details about those services. So that is nothing but service registry. Next one, quality of service. First one is policy. It represents the set of protocols according to which a service provider makes and provides service to consumers. Second one, security. It provides the set of protocols required for identification and authorization. Next one, transaction. It provides the surely of consistent result. This means if we use group of services to complete a business function, either all must complete or none of the complete. Already we have discussed transaction means that is like a set of operations. So when transaction is successful, it means all operations are executed successfully. When transaction fail means if any one operation is failed, automatically the entire transaction is failed. So that is nothing but transaction. Means transaction means either all operations should be completed successfully or none of operation should be completed successfully. Last one is management. It defines set of attributes used to manage the services. This is SOA architecture and protocols. Just all of you check it. First one is business process. Second one, quality of service. Third one, description. Next one, messaging. So under business process execution logic for web services means WS BPEL. That is related to the business process, quality of service, reliability, transactions, management. Okay, these things are related to quality of service. Next one, description. The description should be available in the form of WSDL, web services description language. Next one, messaging. For messaging, it uses SOAP and XML and other protocols and services. So here the protocol stack of SOA showing each protocol along with the relationship among each protocol. These components are often programmed to comply with SEA service component architecture, a language that has broader but not universal industry support. These components are written in BPEL, Java, C hash, XML, etc., and can apply to C++ or Fortran or other multi-purpose languages such as Python, Ruby, and so on. Okay. So here, what are the advantages? Service reusability. Okay. In SOA, applications are made from existing services. The services can be reused to make many applications. Reusability. Suppose when there is a loan module, so the once the service is available as a loan module, automatically means we can use the same loan module for various banking applications. Means the functionality is same in all banks, means giving the loan and repayment of loan, calculation of interest, everything is almost similar. So definitely, when service is available, the service can be reusable. Second one, easy maintenance, which as services are independent of each other, they can be updated, modified easily without affecting the other services. Here, we can find, suppose withdraw service is there, deposit service is there, or postal cover, means taking postal cover and issuing the postal cover, taking the parcel, issuing the parcel, and in suppose library, issuing the book, return the book, and calculating the fine. So those services are independent, means there is no relationship between service to service. So that is the reason here the maintenance is very easy. Next one, platform independent. SOA allows making a complex application by combining services picked from different sources independent of the platform. So here, service is like independent, platform independent. Means they can give service to any platform. Means Windows platform or Linux platform or Macintosh, whatever it may be. Because the design of services are like that. And availability, SOA facilitates facilities are easily available to anyone on request. So here, these all services are available. So whenever any application or any user wants to use any service, easily they can use such services. Okay, because easily they can request the service, easily they can use such services. Okay, and reliability. SOA applications are more reliable because it is easy to debug small services rather than use ports. Okay, SOA applications are more reliable. Already, I told whenever there is a service request, so automatically it provides the service without any interrupt, because if any failure is there, automatically it provides the same service from other location. Next, scalability. Scalability means services can run on different servers within an environment. This increases scalability because you can find the same you can find different types of services in the different types of servers. You can increase the services, you can decrease the services. Everything is possible. That is comes under scalability. Next one, disadvantages of SOA. High overhead. A validation of input parameters of services is done whenever service interacts. This decreases performance as it increases load and response time. This overhead definitely, when service requests are more, automatically the performance will be degraded because its capacity is limited. And high investment, a huge initial investment is required for SOA. Complex service management. When services interact, they exchange messages to tasks. The number of messages may go in millions. It becomes a cumbersome task to handle large number of messages. Okay. Uh, okay. Now we will stop the class.